Hello, Internet. I am Tormazimnus. Apologies in advance for the lacking quality of video. This is very much an impromptu thing, and, well, I'm not in the best spot for recording, so I'm just doing what I can while I can and while I'm still remembering. For those of you who have been on my channel for a while, I'm sure you've noticed the lack of content. I think I may have posted an update video sometime in the last month or two explaining some of that. If so, I will have a link to that video at the end of this video when I get the chance to do the post-production edit. For anyone who's new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you could join in. As for what I plan on doing with this channel, well, that is an interesting thing. I've been giving it a lot of thought. I think I want to do more Ruby-related things. I'm pretty sure I stated that in the prior video as well. If I didn't, I'm stating it here now. One thing I want to do, and I don't know if I'm going to have the time to do this or not, but what I want to do, basically at this point, Oobi Volume 5 has been going on for me for a solid 4 or 5 weeks. Today, the day that this is being recorded, is actually the day where Season 5, Volume 4 was released to the world on YouTube and wherever else. And for me, since I'm a first member on Rooster Teeth, I actually got to see Episode 5 a week before everyone else, which, oh man, more and more, I have been wanting to go a lot deeper into some of the stuff that's been going on Ruby, giving my own takes on it. There's been this internal battle raging within me. It's a matter of, for me, time versus everything else that I'm doing in my life right now. Work, school, whatever limited time I get to myself, any other projects that I'm involved in. And as I stated in a prior video, I'm currently involved in a group project that, we're working on getting the first part of that out eventually. I wish I could give something more concrete on that, but it is what it is. But since, for me, it's been 5 weeks of Ruby by now, what I want to do is I want to do a week of Ruby where I start at the beginning of Season 5 and then go all the way up to the current episode for what I've seen thus far, and then release that on Saturday. So 5 out of the 6 days next week, if I'm actually able to do this, there will be some form of Ruby-related content on my channel. Now, the reason why I'm not entirely sure if I can pull it off or not, in particular, if I can pull it off this week or not, specifically has to do with the fact that it involves a different kind of setup. A friend of mine that I met at RTX last year, he's been doing Ruby content for a while now, and he's been using OBS, which is short for Open Broadcasting Software. And I wanted to try and do a similar kind of setup with the Elgato, but I've come to the realization that if there is a way to do a similar kind of setup with the Elgato, I have no idea how to do it, and it's entirely possible that there is no way to do that similar kind of setup with the Elgato, which means I would need to learn how to do it using OBS or something else. I'm actually currently in the middle of my second double for the weekend for my day job. That's why you're seeing nothing but my face and occasionally one of my hands and just this blank skyline view because I'm not entirely sure about recording this where I'm at right now, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm breaking as few rules as possible while I'm doing it. Ugh. So, yeah. I don't think I'm breaking any rules doing this right now. I think as long as I'm not showing the property or whatever, I'm good. So all you can see is just like maybe a bit of the window if there's smears on it or whatever. See, there's a little dot right there. And like a little bit of the border above the window. So, yeah. But I digress. Back to the point. I've been wanting to do Ruby content for a while. I've just been struggling to get the motivation and energy to do it. And I thought I saw someone coming. Or rather, heard someone coming. Thankfully, I was wrong. Because if I got caught doing this at work, I'd probably be in some serious trouble. Whew, boy. But, yeah, back on point. So, I want to actually try getting into Ruby-related stuff again, because it's like, I don't know what level I reach compared to others, but it's something that I am fairly passionate about. I enjoy the story. I enjoy the world that it's set in. I have my own thoughts that have been left largely unexpressed. And when I brought up the idea of getting into it and not being sure whether or not I should, I actually got to speak with Jack One Man Band at RTX this year, and he's like, hey, do it. We can always use another person's view in the community. So, yeah, I guess I'm actually going to try it now. I don't know if I'll be able to do it within the timetable that I want to for this week, just because I need to figure out the new setup first. So if I'm able to figure out the new setup by Monday, then I will get that done, and then I'll just beast through the first 5 episodes when I have a chance, and everything will be gravy, and then I can start releasing these on a weekly basis. And then once Ruby Season 5 is over, I'll start doing weekly views / reactions to the first 4 seasons, which I guess for me would be kind of review, but at the same time, it's like I've been away from those for long enough that not everything is fresh in my mind, just certain strong points, so it'll still get a good, decent kind of real, I guess, interaction with the medium, if that makes sense. Anywho, but yeah, that's about all for now. Again, I'm definitely going to be getting into more Ruby content as soon as I can. I just gotta figure out the OBS setup first. Beyond that, I do have the group project that I'm still involved in. I'm hoping we're able to do something with that soon. I will, of course, keep you guys updated on it as I'm able to. And I think that basically covers everything. I do know that there might be a slight interrupt around Thanksgiving. I don't know if there will be or not. But the reason why I think there might be is because once I hit my Thanksgiving break, which is substantial, I'm going to be going right into playing Kingdom Hearts, which is like a lost piece of my childhood because I never got to play the games except for trying out Rechain of Memories some years back on the Game Boy Advance and playing Dream Drop Distance on the 3DS. So I'm really looking forward to that. But that's just a personal me thing I'm going to be doing. Beyond that, I do want to keep the Ruby content flowing and going on a weekly release schedule. So definitely going to be putting time into that. And here's to hoping that I manage to get everything taken care of by Monday so that I can do the week of Ruby for covering the first 5 episodes, leading up to the 5th episode being released on Saturday between 11 and 12 Eastern Daylight Time in order to, or is it standard now? Eastern Standard Time, rather, since it's no longer Daylight Savings Time. And that will coincide with the release of Episode 5 for Season 5 on the Rooster Teeth's YouTube channel. But that's all for now. As always, if you enjoy my content, please be sure to subscribe and just turn on the notification icon so that you'll be notified whenever I upload something new. Like and leave a comment if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, this is Tormazimnus signing out. Take care.